Good morning. How is everyone? Hopefully chat will show up, because I do not see chat showing up for anyone. So someone type. There it is. Hello. Good morning. How is everyone? It's Monday. Oh, really? Serious. Hi, Cybe. Hi, McLauser. Sorry for froggy voice, but hopefully coffee will fix that. Let me know if you can hear me. Also, I have a dragon. And my apartment's a disaster. Sorry. Nina, hello. Sorry I missed you when I was in town. I had a short trip, but I'll be back next month. Hopefully you'll be at Geek Girl Con. Music's loud? Okay. I can also do that. Yes. Yeti... So I'm currently using a Go XLR and Yeti Spark. Hi, Ben. I miss you. Yeah, but Mina, it was a short trip, and I was basically on Bungie's schedule for most of it. But I'm back next month for Geek Girl Con. Yes. So, Ben, MagFest may happen. I got invited back to Mages, so... But yes, I'm there, and I'll be a guest, actually, which is weird. Hold on, because the schedule's somewhere. And also, our closed captions showing, because I turned them on. I'm not seeing them, however. Maybe just because I turned them off for myself. Yay! Yes, more Taco Bell. And Genki wants to say hello, too. Yes, goodness. Goodness, cat. My cat is very, like, hey, what are you doing? Alright, this is not what I needed. Okay, let me turn them off and on again. Cat, please. Alright, I turned them off and on again. Literally. Make sure my mic is set up. Cause it was, alright, this is weird. Yes, my cat is very chatty at me since I've been gone so much. He's basically been wandering around yelling at me since yesterday. Yes, that is a Genki. Huh. Weird. I literally turned captions off and on again. It should be enabled. My extensions, hold on. Overlay, stream closed captioner. Aha, that would explain a lot. So now, Mina, thank you for bits. Aww. Alright, so I've refreshed. There they go. Apparently, it wasn't on. Allele, good morning. Hello. And thank you for bits. Oh my Jesus, Mina. Oh shit. That's a lot of bits. Oh my god. Hi. Oh shit. Thank you? Oh my god. Can I get some massive hype in the chat for all the bits from Mina? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh boy. Thank you, Mina. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's bits. Oh boy. That's a lot of bits. Thank you. Because that will so come in handy next month with all of my travel. Because guess who's still waiting on a lot of money to actually show up in their bank account? That would be this kid. I don't expect the money from Bungie to be there, but I'm gonna check anyway and disappoint myself. Hi, Leaf. Wow. Good morning. That's a lot. Thank you. Holy shit. Yep, no bits. No bits. Why do I have an ATM credit of $80? Sorry, I went and looked at my bank account to see on the off chance if I'd gotten paid from Bungie yet. And it is not there. But I have an $80 ATM credit. J-Rock, hello. Alright. We're gonna get this community gift chest out of the way, just because it's basically blocking chat at the top. So hold on one second. Good morning, J-Rock. So many friends here. So how are you? So it's gonna spam notifications in the chat. I'm so sorry. How do you give the community gifts? I forget. Can I get a shout out for J-Rock and for what? Okay, we're gonna distribute gifts. If you play a league, you're about to get a bunch of gifts. Hey, Ronther, BDM. Also, and I'm sorry, it's gonna spam a bunch of things in the chat. And J-Rock, thank you for your resub. Alright, so hopefully once these are distributed, we can stop. How are you? Did you get good sleep? Were you streaming this morning? Because I actually slept till like 8:30, which is a shock. Hi, Mike Ross, forever. Thank you for the follow. Just getting up, getting some coffee. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. How are you? How did you all find the chat? Or the stream? All the new folks. So I actually posted on Facebook for once, which I normally don't do. And I'm still unsure how I feel about people I know well enough to have on Facebook finding me on Twitch, because sometimes I feel like people don't understand Twitch. Leaf, how are you? Oh damn, did you get a nap and go to work? Oh, okay, awesome. Well, we're a very chill community. I swear a bit, but you know, we're pretty chill. Hey boss, good morning. So yeah, my place is a disaster because I basically was gone for a week straight. I was home for like not quite a full day after Big Bad Con, and then turned around and went to Seattle and visited Bungie and Wizards of the Coast, which is how I got this lovely mug that you too, hashtag sponsored, can buy in Target. Chill until we need to bang some moats. I'm trash at Gambit. I'm family friendly, sure. Family. Good morning, boss. Hey, Sarahime. Can I get a shout out for Sarahime? They are part of Shamanam's community and are an amazing mod over there and plays a lot of Final Fantasy 14. So, all the shout outs. Who else in the Saria's chats? So all the new folks who have popped in, welcome on in. And again, sorry for the community chest spam. I forgot it basically spams the chat. And thank you for your resub, J-Rock. I appreciate you. And J-Rock is awesome. I've had a chance to hang out and meet up with him many times. J-Rock also does something cool, which is play games with his feet. With a stick. I can't word yet. The coffee's not kicked in. You're awesome. Yes, and for streams, are you gonna do Destiny or Division anytime soon? So for those of you that play the Division and you have access to the newest content, do not play the Pentagon alone. Do not play the Pentagon alone. That is the devil. It is truly the devil. I tried it again last night. I got to what I think is the end. Yes, you're awesome. And there's what I don't know what the right word. It's worse than Tidal Basin if you're trying to solo. What's the word for like the big aerial things? They're choppers, but then they've got like canisters by the rotor blades. Cal, thank you for resubbing. Holy shit, 28 months. It's there's a free weekend going on right now, Sarahime, if you want to play it. And depending on where you want to play, I have it on PC and PS4. Yay! Thank you for bits, Belle. Good morning. Yes. So you can go do that, boss. You can do that. It ain't gonna be me. Cause I tried it last night and I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm so good. So question for those in the chat who stream. Have you tried the new dashboard? Cause I am not feeling it at all. Oh no, Kaylin. Speaking of Kaylin was super, super kind and generous and got me a PS4. So I'm actually gonna spend some time this week setting it up, and it's gonna travel with me when I go to BlizzCon next week. I know, Belle. I'm so tired. This is why me and the coffee are friends. Yes, so I hopefully will see Matt. I'm finally gonna have a chance to challenge him to some Street Fighter V. I don't like it. It's too hard. I couldn't update my title in anything. Yeah, but we'll figure it out. I have a press badge. That's the only reason I'm going. Yay, Balrog. I don't like it. It's following the new kind of branding method and look. It's very bright. It's very Apple-y. And I have not figured... I tried it this morning because every time I go to stream, it's like, try the new dashboard. And I'm like, no, I hate it. No thanks. Thanks, I hate it. So. But yeah, let's chat a bit and then we'll unbox this. Blue was very kind to send me the new mic that is out. I called it the Pro X and I had to fix that. It is the Yeti X. But it is in that same family of meant for streaming. So it looks kind of like the Pro, but wow, that's in French. I can't read French. I don't know. And good morning, 10. Good morning. Yes, so for those of you that have been here for a while, you know I'm using a Go XLR and a mic, a blue microphone Spark. And for those of you that have been here, know that we've had every problem under the fucking sun with this thing. It is the new mic. They were kind enough to send it to me. I am not sponsored by Blue. Hey, Dragon Gem. Hey, Tom. I do not like it. Thank you for the gift sub, Cybe. Yeah, and in terms of unlocking an emote, we're back under... We need more than 100 points right now. So, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. I really wanted to unlock the thirst drink water emote, or the D20, which is what everyone liked in the poll I ran, but we're nowhere near enough emote points for a new emote. We need at least 350. We work super close, and then all those gift subs dropped, so... And I feel awkward asking people to sub. Except for like a subathon or something like, hey, it's my partner anniversary. Or my birthday. It's okay, Honorald. It is a-okay. And good morning. Do we get a... Sarias, did you shout yourself out? And Cybe, thank you again. Actually, I'm going to look and see where we are in sub points. It may just be depressing. We're at 231 out of 350 needed sub points. We need 119 points. But Mira... Oh, Jesus Christ! Hi, a non-gifter. So we need 99 subs now. Wow. Thank you. So rip the bot. It's just gonna all say anonymous because it was an anonymous gifter that just dropped 20 subs on the channel. Holy shit. Thank you, Unreld. I know. Oh no. So thank you. Good morning, Anon. Very generous in the morning. Hey Jess, good morning. Wow. So yeah, so enjoy those. Okay. So, we need like 80 subs now? Holy shit. Thank you to the Anon who just dropped 20 subs on the channel. That is super kind. Dragon Gem and Cybe, thank you for your subs as well. Enjoy the emotes. If you like the content, continue your sub. Sadly, Subtober's over, so it is not half off. Do you continue that sub? Holy shit. So, wow. That, between Mina and the gift subs, you all are gonna break me before a half hour into the stream. Yeah. Hi, Regal Inquiry. Welcome. Thanks for saying hi. Wow. So, yeah. Okay. I'm not used to that. Thank you all so much. So let me refresh the dashboard. Because it did not update with all of those subs. How are you, Jess? Welp. Okay, I am confused because the new outlay says I have 6,000 followers and I really don't. Alright, so we're way higher, but again, if we don't unlock an emote before the gift subs run out, we'll be back in this spot. Yes, get food. Oh, that's a cute emote, Sarias. You all should sub to Sarias too for that super cute emote. It's Break the Bot and the Streamer Monday. Okay. I forgot you're West Coast. So yeah, so let's catch up. Let's talk a little bit about visiting Bungie and Wizards, and then we'll open the mic. Then we'll start like, here, a thing, and then keep talking. So yeah, you've also totally discombobulated me. Yay, you will. I have faith in you. That reminds me, I need to make sure that you're added to the bot, because I thought you were. I think it announces in our channel. I'm in the wrong Discord. Good job, me. So yeah, it's apparently Break the Streamer Monday. So good morning. But yeah, I had a chance to go visit Bungie. Yes, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while because that was 30 subs in a row, which I'm not awake enough. So between Mina and all these sub gifts, I'm just like, huh? What? So we need... I can't math. What's 350 minus 264? It's too early. Hey, Gazmom, welcome. Sound... I don't have the sound on, so I don't know how bad it is. I mean, the sound is on, but... So headphones are plugged into the Go XLR, and when the mic is set up, these will get plugged into the microphone, or these will get plugged directly into my USB hub. I can't math. Yes. 350 minus 264. So we're back under needing 100 subs. And I say this jokingly, please for love of God, no one spend $500. Because I would freak out. Because it always kind of weirds me out a little bit when people are like, have 100 subs! And I'm like, what? Who has that kind of money? Thank you, because I can't math, and you all have flustered me first thing in the morning. So I was gonna joke and say, someone just needs to drop 100 sub bomb on us. And I was like, oh, if someone did that, I would just like fall out of the chair and be no good for the rest of the day. Like, that would be it. Tanya would be broken. Oh, and by the way, the little happy emote you see under the chat bar, we do have channel points now. I named them hit points. I think we can always change them. I don't know. And I don't think I can change them for myself. Okay, good. I'm glad you all So I'm gonna tweet. It is going to be a happy tweet. I don't have any gifts of myself, and I don't know if I ever want gifts of myself. Um, oh, well, thank you, Ben. That's so kind. Wow, how do you do under? I can't remember what less than is. So I'm blatantly. Yeah, the sounds are. Oh no! Are you itchy? Are you having the I love my tattoo but I hate my tattoo moment because it's itching? It's okay, sirs. You know what? As much as I appreciate people giving gift subs, I never want anyone to do that to their detriment ever. Because I know some people will do that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that feel. Yeah, I'm the same. Whenever any of this ephemeral money shows up in my account, no, it's okay, Ben. It is totally okay. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I appreciate all of you so much. The angle grinder. What's the angle grinder? And I keep getting distracted from talking about visiting Destiny or Bungie, because Bungie is more than Destiny. So yeah, I got invited by the diversity committee to come out and talk. That was a very long process. Hey Prey, good morning. Can I get a shout out for Praydeth? I know you're not streaming right now, but I want to give you some love. And it actually took like a year. Wow, my hair's like totally. I need to get my hair done too. And that's like 6 hours and $100 and something, so that's why my hair's not done. But yeah, it's been in process for a year. I got a chance to go out there, so like we've known about this for probably 8 months is how long it's been scheduled, and I could finally talk about it the week before I went to Bungie. So I had a full day there. It was awesome. I got a chance to get a studio tour. A lot of the people came to hear the talk. It was internal. Sorry, I can't share it. I don't even have a copy of the video or audio. Because a lot of things were based on me signing an NDA. A lot of the questions I got. A replica Warlock bond? What is that? But I did get loot, and I will talk about that in a second. I don't think I got the replica Warlock bond. I wish I would have gotten that kind of loot. I got the Bungie, Pride pin, though. No, there was nothing like that. They don't actually have, that kind of stuff in the office. Hey, Crispy Pixels. Well, they don't actually keep that kind of stuff. They have things like the tricorn pin, but like the stuff you can buy at the Bungie store is not actually at the office. Wow. Wow. Why y'all gotta give me shade? Hey, Jazzy, how are you? Good morning. So yeah, and then I got a chance to do some playtesting. I got a chance to... Everyone give Brian the look, please. That's a sub. Use the stare emote for Brian. Wow. The shade first thing in the morning. Wow. Please give Brian the stare for that shade. Rude. But yeah, I got a chance to play some new stuff that's not out yet. I don't think it's even announced. But it was fun playing with the developers because one thing, and I've said this before, yes, for real. One thing I saw when I was there is the people who make Destiny love the game. They play the game even when they're not working on it. And I've visited other studios and I've not seen that. Wow, Brian, wow. Hey, Garcer, good morning. Sarah's like, wow. And it was really cool to see people hanging out and seeing stations set up around the office, because I could only take pictures on the ground floor. So basically the rule was if I went through a door, I could not take a photo of it. Thank you for the host. Yes. Hi, NFDev. So yeah, the people that make the game love the game too, and that makes me happy because it shows how much they care about it. And you know, especially having a visitor in the office not long after release and still being very welcoming, very warm. Me, I prefer a hunter. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got the jacket behind me. I got that jacket last year when they had it at PAX West. And I love it. Although it's a white jacket, so I barely wear it so it doesn't get filthy. Because I don't know how you would... I think I'd have to wash it and air dry that jacket on gentle. You know, and there's some people I know where they've worked on a game and they never touch it because they're tired of the game by the time it's out. So that made me super happy to see. No Master Race Sarahime of any kind. The only reason it didn't time you out was because it wasn't tied to PC. So Master Race jokes do not fly. And then I got a tour of the studio, and Bungie's huge. They take up 2 buildings. And what's sad though, because of people and because of gamers, it's super locked down. Like someone actually had to come get me, because they've had people try to just get in the studio. They've had people just try to wander in off the street. And if you find, I mean, it's not, if you find the building, it's very clear what is there, but you can't just wander in. Like, you're going to be stopped. There's literally one door you can go in. They've had people, like, they did have someone follow someone in. Misty, thank you for the host. Good morning. How are you doing, friend? Can I get some love for Misty? I hope you are well after your race. But they've had people try to come in. They said, because the building used to be a movie theater, and the marquee is still there. Yay, thank you for the host, Misty. I adore your face. Good morning, friend. I'm always happy to see you. They had someone that found their way in thinking it was still a movie theater, because the marquees are actually still on the building. And they had someone just wandering in looking for the movie theater, and it's like, how do you wander into this building and think it's still a movie theater, even if the marquees are up there? And they said they had someone else, they must have, like, got in. Yes, we are happy to see you. Can I get love in the chat for Misty, and a shout out, please? How are you feeling post-race? Misty is amazing. I ran a 10K yesterday. Considering I can't walk a 5K anymore, I'm always so impressed with you and your running. And I was actually thinking about you this morning, Misty, and the thread. I was it was 10K though. It was a half marathon. Yes, but Misty's always doing all the running. I mean, I used to, we're the same age. I just am far more sedentary because I don't have to do all the running around that I used to. Working in an office used to keep me a lot better shape, ironically enough. But you do it. But yeah, they had someone, because they have a theater set up. And so what they did is, because everyone's not going to fit in the room, they would need several theaters for everyone to fit. they broadcast out my talk to people at their desk. So if they either were taking lunch, couldn't come down, were in the other building, what have you. And so it's just really cool to visit. And I did get a little loot. They gave me the Shadowkeep Collector's Edition. So not funny story, and this thing's actually really heavy, hopefully I don't drop it. This is the cryptograph from the current DLC, Shadowkeep. And it was in a sealed box. They actually do have streams of it playing around the office. So this is really, really heavy, and it's metal. And so this thing made the TSA pause, and I had to open it up and show them what it was. Yes, this was the culprit. So this is the cryptograph puzzle. It's metal, and it's actually the puzzle. I don't know what happens if you solve it, but this was in the box. Hey, game. I didn't even know they had a collector's edition for the DLC. And then this metal box, which you can see is worn and weathered, and it has a journal. You could, if I threw that at someone and beamed them in the face, they would die. And this is actually hard to open. Okay. So this is metal. It's a literal steel case. It says Procedures Handbook, but it's like schematics of... Oh, and that didn't open the right way. Schematics, a patch, which I don't know what I'll do with it. It does iron on. And then a journal, and you all know I'm suckers for journals. So it's actually a really cool journal inside. So I didn't even know there was a collector's edition for this. I don't know which way this goes. I don't know if there is a way. But yeah. So yeah, that was the loot that they gave me, that the TSA was like, hey, what the fuck? But yes, but now that we've talked about that, and basically that's all I can tell you because I had to sign an NDA to go in the building. So, Snow! Good morning, how are you? Can I get some love in the chat for Snowlet, who is also an amazing streamer and part of the Logitech G fam. Yes, thank you, Snow, you're so awesome, welcome. Snow is great, and I love watching Snow play Assassin's Creed. It is so much fun. And I got a chance to meet Snow at TwitchCon, and I've already lost my scissors, because I'm that kinda... There we go. Good morning. I am good. Look what I got, Snow. I have the new mic, and we're gonna open it. It's the Yeti X. So I did not get into Destiny until really late. I didn't start playing the first game until The Taken King came out, and then I made the mistake of playing with people who've been playing the game since day one. Well, now I have so many mics around this house now, and I was lazy and didn't feel like putting up the green screen, so you all get the messy apartment that you get. There we go. Haha! There's a Snow! Yay, all the fronds! Oh my god. It's gonna be like the G604 that we couldn't open. Hey, Sarahime. Yeah, so I made the mistake of playing Destiny with people who've been playing forever. And that was a bad idea. I'm trying to put this where I can reach it and not drop it. Alright, yet more tape to cut. I'm just glad I have... Yes, all the fronds, Misty. Hey Misty, thoughts for you and Snow, since you two have been streaming a long time. How do you decide what content to do? Because I was talking with Sharif yesterday about streaming, and like after Rivals of Waterdeep. So for those, can someone, a mod, do exclamation Rivals? Ooh, it's pretty. It's so shiny. Ooh. Compatible with Logitech G Hub and Blue Design Sherpa. Yeah, so this is going to work with G Hub. It makes me so happy. Oh, look, there's gain and everything else in it. This makes me so happy. Twice the Rivals power. Oh, by the way, if you didn't watch Rivals yesterday, content warning, there is a character death. We were not okay after yesterday's episode. I literally was like, you owe me 20 drinks for what you did. Leaf was in the chat and knows what I'm talking about. I will not spoil it. But there was player character death in our game yesterday. And I'm not okay. I'm still not okay. Yeah. Right? Pour one out in the chat. If you got a liquor emote. Alright, here is the mic. So this is the new Yeti X. It is USB, as you can see. I guess that's USB, I can't tell. It's USB, oh, it's micro USB. Huh. But yes. So this is the new mic. And this part will light up when it is set up. So that's the profile. That's it. Hopefully this will go on my mic arm. Hey, thanks for using your Twitch Prime. So this is the new Yeti X. It's literally just out. Oh, my camera's freezing. Yes, I'm looking up the mic's bum. My camera's doing a weird thing. I don't know why. Oh, here's the cord for it. So what is going to happen is that the Go XLR is going to go away. Because for those that have been here since I got the Go XLR, I've had nothing but issues. I know some people love it. I know DJ Knight loves it. He was an early adopter. I know Captain Richard loves it. And there are a lot of people who adore it. But I have had nothing but issues. So yeah. So this is going to be hooked up. And I'm not going to do this right now. Because I don't want to disassemble the computer. Or my sound setup. But yes. What else is in here? I've been using Blue mics for years. Snow, so if you look in our Discord, I know Captain Richard has it and loves it. A couple other people that recently got in love it. I do not. So folks that have been here in the chat that are usually here, my mods, feel free to talk about the experience trying to watch me use the Go XLR. I've had everything from suddenly no sound. Like last weekend, I streamed the day before, everything was fine except for the usual, oh my god, it's so loud and I can't hear you. Yes, it is $400. They're coming out with a mini version, and I know they had it at TwitchCon, but I never found their booth till literally the last day. And it was like 2 minutes till close. But it's about half the size of the current one, so it would be ideal if you travel a lot, do IRL, stream from locations, it sounds like. Let me see if anything is on the website. So, I have had a bad experience. Don't let that stop you from trying it out if you want to. So let me see, is it just goxlr.com? But it is $400. So Snow, I put mine on my stream gifts wish list, and a very generous community member got it for me. So they do not have the mini XLR on their site yet, but I know they did show it at TwitchCon. Yeah, but it is $400, and I put it on there as a dream / no one's ever gonna buy this for me thing, and well, fuck me if someone did. So So yeah. So I'm hoping that, because for those that don't know, and I don't know if you can see it, you can't actually see it behind me. I won the i9 processor from Intel. So I'm actually thinking of building a second computer instead of just upgrading mine. Yes, it's way more money than I had not planned on, but I've got all this money in the ether coming to me. Yes, the Intel Ingram. Wow, why you gotta be trash Ingram? Why? Although, by the way, I showed someone at Bungie that picture of the packaging, and they started laughing hysterically. But yeah, so this is the new mic. Yes, I'm looking up the mics from. Oh, that's part of it. So that's when you're putting it on the boom arm. So yeah. So it can the pattern can be the same. So I don't know if I'll leave it. I don't think I'll have room on the desk once I move the Go XLR, but this is actually much taller than my monitors. But I'll get some real estate back on my desk as well, because it takes up like a big corner of my desk, even with having a newer, bigger desk. But yeah, Misty, are you still in the chat? Because I had thoughts, and I wanted to share thoughts. If you're still in the chat, because I would like your thoughts as well, because Misty had a really, really good thread. And one of the replies to the thread really fucking annoyed me. And Misty Imperial. And so Misty talked about being hold on, let me find it, because I know it's still somewhere in my notifications. Oh no, Snow. Can we offer you gentle e-hugs or emote hugs? Because I'm trying to find my thread about this. Okay. Well, I know Misty goes live in about 40 minutes, so she's probably running around like a chicken. So I'm trying to find Misty's thread and then my response. So please, hugs in the chat. Whatever hug emote you have. Oh, that's right, Snow. Now you can use my Genki emote, because Snow has an adorable kitty. There's always like, hey, I want hugs right now. So I'm scrolling and looking for my thread, because I tweet a lot, unfortunately. Yes, Genki. Okay, here it is. Wow, I was tired, apparently, and grumpy. Really? I found it, and then I fucking lost it again? Seriously? Here it is. Alright, so Misty talked about being a person of color and being, like, in her 40s and other stuff. What'd you say, Tom? Well, yes. So that was my thread, and I want to talk about this because there's actually someone in that thread trying to argue with me with, I see color, I see diversity, and I'm like, cool for you? I was like, well, what's funny, Snow, is apparently at some point I had blocked that person, but because Twitter now tempts you with, you can't see this because it's someone you've blocked or someone you've muted. I clicked on it because I'm like, maybe they're a false positive. Because there's a lot of people that apparently block I've never interacted with because of block lists. And some of the block lists I was on early on, like when I was getting harassed during Gamergate, turn out to be false positives. And so I clicked it, and I'm like, maybe it's someone I didn't know. Maybe just someone who was a false positive, and I'd block them for whatever reason. Because I found out I'm on 12 block lists, apparently. So that's kind of hilarious. And they were like, well, I don't see color. And I'm like, Misty is lovely. Yes, Mina. Yes, 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 Mina. Yes. Yes, Mina. Well, you said my name 3 times. I'm like, yes. What do you need? Um, yeah, because there's a dev that I know, um, that I've hung out with, had drinks with, and apparently he's either. Oh, that would be awesome. Yes, let's do it. Because Eberron comes out in November. And I've seen, for those that watch Dragon Talk, Friday they showed the fancy cover for Eberron, and I so want it. It'll be out when I'm in town for GirlCon, actually. But yeah, so for the people of color in the chat, when we talk about these things and we talk about race and how it affects us and all these other issues, there's always someone that goes, well, I don't see race. I don't see why this is an issue. I treat people like people, and I'm like, that's a lovely Pollyanna, very bullshit way to respond to someone talking about their lived experience. And it annoys me because that tells me that my experiences in this world, especially in the world we live in now, if you're in the US as a person of color, that means that you're just going to throw out my whole lived experience because you don't see color. You know what? That's lovely, and in a just world, that would be fantastic. It would be lovely. But that's not the world we live in. That is not the world we live in. And there's so many people who think that they're progressive, or, much as I hate the word woke, or an ally for saying they don't see color, and I just treat people like people. That's cool, but you're not systemic. You are not changing the systemic racism inherent in this country, in this world. And for you, color doesn't matter. I can't turn this off when I go out the door, when I turn on my stream, because nobody's gonna look at me and think I'm white. Some people might try, but I don't know how the fuck you look at me with this hair and this nose and think that I'm white. Okay, this username's a thing. Let's see what happens. Sorry, I was just like, that username though. Mobile's the devil. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Snort. I love that emote, Snow. I love it. I'm like, let's see what happens when they talk. Let's just see what happens. This may be a very fast ban. Not that banning does anything. But yeah, I've had that unfortunate conversation too many times with people who mean well, and I know that they mean well. However, that doesn't help. I like how we're just basically waiting to see what this person says. Wave spoon idly. We're all like, what's going to happen? I like how the whole chat is basically like, what? Fair. I mean, you can't make that kind of boast easily. But while we wait for this person to finally talk in the chat, and it could be some weird auto-follow, I'm just like, that's cool, but I'm not an NSFW stream. Right? The longest drum roll. Hey, Ben. Right? Well, here's the thing, Jazzy. I mean, and I've known Jazz for a while. Wow, Porg. The Porg drink. No, please don't break anything. I mean, so Brian, we're gonna get a little NSFW if you're listening at work, so just be aware you might want to put on headphones. So was it when we were on your stream or when we were playing when I got home? We were talking about Dick So Good It'll Put You to Sleep for like a week. And I was like, that kind of putting it on you needs like a vacation plan and someone to. Oh, it was on stream. Okay. Right, Jazz? Right? That was on stream. We should make a clip out of that. Your benefit of the doubt is spent. So yeah, when I was streaming with Brian the other day, or on Furwick's stream, because I don't think I woke up in time to join Brian. We were talking about I don't even know how we got to that point of talking about dick so good it'll put you to sleep for a week. Right? That was... God, I'm tired. I mean, we're still waiting for Lit to say something in the chat, please. You don't think you could afford it? I can't take a week off. I mean, I could take a week off. I work at home for myself, as you can see by the disaster behind me. I didn't know how we got there. Like, what led to that conversation? I think it was it was someone's username in Destiny. It was like Long Dong something. Right. It was someone's username that we started talking about it. That's what it was. Well, true. And this is the content you miss when we're talking, when you're not watching Brian. Yeah, so it was like Long Don Silver, Long John Dong or something. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, oh boy. That I was like, so we were like postulating on, so is this a boast? Are you making up for something? How do we get here? But anyway, back to what we were actually talking about, not being too filthy. I mean, it's 10:30 in the morning for me. I can be filthy whenever I want. On the topic of race and I don't see color, it irks the entire fuck out of me when people are like, but I just treat people like people. And I'm like, that's not how it works at all. More filth. I mean, we can get filthy, just as long as we don't break TOS. By the way, I forgot to give Mina a shout out. When do you stream, Mina? Because I feel like I never catch her stream, even when I'm home. I feel like I miss everyone's stream except for like 4 people. I have to remind myself to add you to the bot as well. You can do that and not announce it. True. So yeah, so thoughts in the chat, especially from the other POC. Wow. Oh yeah. I mean, you should treat people like people anyway. You should treat people like fucking people anyway. I love you, Brian. You redeemed your channel points. So for those that don't know, there are channel points. Oh, speaking of which, while we're talking, what are things you want to be able to redeem channel points for? Well, you're already a subscriber. I feel that. Alright. Oh, you are useful, Balrog. Say hi to Kat. I'm glad that she's back and survived the visit. Right? I mean, we can get filthy. I can be absolutely filthy. My favorite thing, and I wish I had a clip of it, is when I made DJ Knight use my actual name. Because DJ is always really good about calling people by their Twitch names. He actually used my for real government name. And I was like, wow. On-screen Genki, the only thing with that is, it may or may not always be possible. Okay. You too, Balrog. Right. I mean, we could add it, but it may or may not always work, because Genki sometimes sleeps in a closet, and I would have to get up and go chase him down. And I'm not always on cam. So, yeah. So, I mean, but throw things in here, throw them in the... Wow, Springleaf, wow. Good job. Genki is like next to me biting something on his back. Wow. But yeah, that's a flag, and it just, and you know, that response to Misty just annoyed the entire fuck out of me. And for some reason, the threads I do at like 4 in the morning, when I'm half awake and just annoyed, are the ones that everyone shares. And I'm like, why? Why do you share this typo-ridden fucking angry thread? I love Ben Scary. I'm not sure how you say. Spicy neuters? What's spicy neuters? Or do you mean noodles? But like this reply annoyed me, and I was like, cool story, bro. Oh, noodles, okay. Like, this person replied, and I'm just like, why are you doing this? See, if someone ever did that to me, I would just send them a picture of noodles. Hey, luckily you're in a place where noodles are plentiful. Noodles does sound good. I have pasta. I have so much pasta. I would just send them a picture of noodles. Yeah, Jess, that was kind of the face I made, but I love that Ben replied that. Well, if you wrote it, nudes. Yeah, send them ramen. I have ramen pics from when I was in LA last time. So yeah, that was on my mind. I really wish that this would, this had more than IKEA. Oh, nice. Oh, that reminds me. I have udon. I can have udon later. Because I went to the Filipino grocery, and they have a lot of, like, the Japanese noodle packets that are like ramen, but it's udon. And I'm like, huh. Gotcha Day. Yes, you and Gotcha Day. Oh, nice. No, that reminded me. I'm like, wait, I have ramen. Or udon in the fridge. I love that you and Gotcha Day do that. Oh no, go ahead, Sirius. Go ahead. Yeah. There was almost a tragedy with me in this mug. But go ahead, yeah, ask. And if people have questions, this is an AMA, so come in, ask questions, ask me about my travels, what's coming up next. Realize that for a lot of the Bungie stuff I can't talk about because I had to sign an NDA. Nice, just nice. But yeah, go ahead, Sirius. It's totally fine. When using the term POC, does that mean everyone but white people? Yes. It gets a little muddled when you talk about people that are mixed. Because I've met people who are mixed, and they actually really fucking hate the term POC. Because what was it? Where was I? I was at Gamer X, the last one in California, and I was part of the staff, volunteers, whatever. And I talked about how much it meant to me to have so many people of color because they brought me on because they weren't getting a lot of POC attending Gamer X because it was in San Francisco, tech bro, you know, land of the free and the brave. So they weren't getting a lot of people of color because for many people, flying to a con is really fucking expensive. And for me, if it wasn't a business expense, I couldn't go. And someone came up to me after we were done, we were kind of like milling around, and said, as a person who's mixed, I feel excluded by the term POC. And I was like, yes, you are included, so yes. Basically, if you ain't white and you have some type of brown or not white ethnicity, I consider you a person of color. But some people don't feel that way. Um, and I don't know. I don't know if Misty's still around or is prepping to start her stream, but I would really like her thoughts as well. But yeah, they were like, I'm mixed and I feel excluded by the term people of color. And I was like, oh shit. What do you do with that? Like, I mean, that's fair, Tenor Clubs, and if you would like me not to use the term mix, I can totally not use that as well. So I apologize for that. But it made me think, because a lot of people assume I am not fully black because of how white I am. I get people who are like, well, what are you? You can't be fully black. And I'm like, don't know what to tell you. Thanks slavery for all of the various shades of brown that we are, and the way that people were and women were raped. So I have no control over your assumption of black people being one shade. They meant that they were more than one ethnicity, so they were white, and I think they didn't get into exactly what their ethnicities were. Well, it's still 10. I want everyone to be comfortable here, and if I know you don't like the term, I am happy to modify my language. Face palming from the phone. Did you mean listening from the phone or lurking? We learned the difference between NB and NB, which I didn't know about. I did not know that there was a difference between the acronym NB and spelling out ENBY. Do you mind sharing, Ron? Because I had no idea. Actually. Oh, see, I've never read N, capital B is not black. I've always read it as non-binary, just shorthand for it. Oh, that's fucked up. Ben, where did everyone's, like, things go? Ben, where the fuck is your mod sword? What the fuck? What happened? For a second, your sword and everything was gone? On my end, for a second, everyone's icons left. Okay, no, for a second, like the people who chatted like the last minute, all their icons were gone. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks for freaking me out. Yeah, and I've never thought NB meant non-black. But on Rel, that's fucked up. That's just flat out fucked up. Because the thing is, if you are part black, then and you claim blackness, that's not for me to say. I cannot police someone who is of more than one ethnicity. I can't police what identity you claim. And some people, I mean, so I know people probably have heard this story in the chat, and I'm sorry to keep sharing it, but when I went to Penguicon, and I am not mixed race at all, I'm just white, or high yellow, red bone, as some folks in my family would say. I was waiting on the elevator to go down and do a panel. Wow, and then the chat just scrolled all the way back to the top automatically. That was weird. Oh. Yeah, I'd never seen I've seen NBPOC and I've used NBPOC, but I've never seen NB just for non-black. I should say I've not seen NB by itself meaning non-black. And Puerto Rican means you're American as well. So I was on my way to go to a panel and saw what I assume was a mother and daughter because they look too much alike. And I was like, oh, it's so good to see a lot of us at this convention because I'm so used to going to conventions and not seeing a lot of people of color. And her daughter was like, who is us? And I was like, brown, us. And then her mom was like, what do you mean? Look at her hair and her nose. Like, there's no way anyone should ever look at me and think I am not black. Maybe mixed, maybe not. Damn it, mixed race. But, okay. I am learning something new as well. And it was just one of those, how did we get here? And then later, they were going to the same panel I was about to be on because the daughter was in the audience, and I just kept staring at her like, okay, I got you. And then in that same panel, and God, I wish I could find it because it was like 2 years ago at this point, Mark Oshiro and now former partner, Mark was on the panels, his former partner was in the audience, beautiful dark-skinned black man. There's someone in the same row that I'm basically staring at that is cosplaying as the guy from the IT crowd, and for years I called it IT crowd. I was wrong. The black dude with curly hair, I can't remember his name because I barely watched the show because it was a UK show. I did not realize that they had darkened their skin until I looked down and noticed how pale their ankles were. And then they happened to turn and look at something, and I saw like the terrible like line on their jaw, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. They're in brown face, and so Moss, who's Moss? So we go through this whole panel. So Mark and I are passing each other our phones. Like, do you see this shit? Is it me? What the fuck? Because his ex-partner noticed it first, and we're like, And so he went straight to her and was like, the fuck? Moss, thank you. I don't remember the name. And so it was like, what the fuck? And so the convention also came and talked to this person. Like, their costume was so good, they did not need to darken their skin. Like, I knew exactly who they were, even if I couldn't remember the character name. Thank you. But they felt offended and they felt ganged up on. I guess they, like, subtweeted about it later. But then someone saw them later, they had not washed their face. They had not washed this off. And I'm just like, I'm in Detroit. I'm gonna go to jail. And I was like, oh boy. And so that also had a weird effect that it made people running the con hyper vigilant, because later someone was walking around in the Lion King. No, this was Moss from the IT crowd that they were cosplaying as. And they had done the full theatrical makeup of the Lion King, like the musical play, whatever. And it looked really fucking good. And someone complained that they were brown facing. They were cosplaying as the character from the Lion King. Now in that case, this is a theatrical replication, and you're playing a cat. You're playing a lion. But because people were then in their feelings that felt like this other person that got picked on and singled out, they then decided that I'm just going to report everybody. And this poor girl who'd done an amazing job on the cosplay, like, they put her picture all in the Facebook group, all this other stuff, and I was like, okay, you all need to learn the difference here between some things. You really need to learn the difference. And this is not one of those moments. Someone cosplaying as something from The Lion King versus literally putting on brown face and playing a black character, two totally different things. And I'm guessing they did not ask a single person of color about this. It was just someone mad that their friend got called out for brown facing, reported this other one. Sorry, my nose is super itchy for some reason. Right, and that's all it was, because there was no way that you could look at this cosplay and claim that this person doing the Lion King cosplay was brown facing. Like, this was theatrical makeup to look like a cat from the Lion King. And this poor girl, like, they made her go change, like, someone took her to her room or made her leave and change and come back. But this other motherfucker's out here in brown face, and they let them get away with it. So that's also part of why I've never been back to PenguinCon. The other reason is, the next year, they messaged me, how can we do better with cosplay? And they wanted people to come to PenguinCon and not pay them, and I was like, no. You don't ask me to get friends to come to your convention, to pay to come to your convention, to help you do better, and not even pay for their travel? The fuck not. Right. And then, because I was like, well, is there anything in it? Are you paying their travel? Etc. And they were like, no, we don't have the budget. And I'm like, then you should not expect, especially marginalized people, to come all the way to your convention in Detroit, which is not easy to fly into unless you're in a hub city. Because, I mean, I could also get the train to Detroit if I wanted. But they really wanted me to get people, marginalized people in cosplay. Hey, it is what it is, Brian. Just be like, you know what? I did not have the emotional energy, sorry. I mean, Seven, I still get people, and this is gonna sound weird, and I hope it doesn't sound like self-aggrandizing. Simway, welcome back. How are you? How are you, friend? Can we get some love in the chat for Malevin? And Springleaf beat me to it. Fast fingers. But I still get people that, even with all the work that I've done, being in a museum, speaking at the Smithsonian, all of the shit that I've done now with writing credits to my name on this very topic, still think that I'm going to do it for free. Example. You have to teach me how to set that up. Hey, check out Malvin with that first badge. Check you out. There was someone who approached us at PAX West, and they're a UK convention, and they wanted help rewriting their code of conduct and things like that. And I was like, well, what is your price range to pay for it? And they're like, well, we're a small nonprofit. And I'm like, well, so are we. I don't do this for free, because anyone who's ever worked with a convention and knows what it's like to try to write a code of conduct knows how much work it is. Sorry, it's a weird thing that happens when I'm on camera. My nose starts itching. I can't understand it. Oh, let me not look at the White Sox shop. And it was like, well, we're small, and I'm like, that's still work. Apparently they do not understand how this works. That you can't come to me and ask me to rewrite a code of conduct and basically a manual right? Wide socks? What are you talking about? I mean, you're gonna be non-existent because nobody is going to fuck with you without a code of conduct these days. And actually, I think, do we have, is the code of conduct pinned in the welcome lobby? Yep, here it is. See if I can download it. It was actually Brian, or I was offering it to someone. Oh, there's no good way to share it in the chat. So, I'm just gonna read part of it, because it's only one page, so Yeah, Brian, I will just link it or send it to you, or if you go to general or welcome, it's pinned there. So this policy is a living document subject to refinement and expansion in the future. Cypher's Discord community is a safe space for everybody regardless of gender, identity and expression, sexual orientation, physical ability, appearance, body size, race, age, or religion. As someone who's part of this Discord server, you agree that we are collectively and individually committed to safety and inclusivity. We have zero tolerance for abuse, harassment, or discrimination. We respect people's boundaries and identities. We refrain from using language that is considered to be oppressive, systemically or otherwise, e.g., sexist, racist, homophobic, transphobic, ableist, classist, etc. This includes, but is not limited to, various slurs. We avoid using offensive topics as a form of humor. We actively work toward being a safe community, cultivating a network of support and encouragement for each other, encouraging responsible and varied forms of expression. We condemn and will not tolerate any of the following: stalking, doxing, or publishing private information, threats of harm or harassment, anything that compromises people's safety. If you say something that's found offensive and you're called out on it, let's listen without interruption, believe what the person is saying, do not attempt to disqualify what they have to say, make the effort to learn about the offense and help with avoiding making the mistake in the future, or making the offense in the future, apologize sincerely and without qualification. No, it's probably just, what do you call this thing? CC being weird. But, Brian. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Greg and I have been friends for years. I went and hung out at the office, was on Dragon Talk. So, Greg and I hopefully will get more of a chance to hang out because he actually was doing interviews most of the day when I was there. I hung out and waited for him, but he did an interview with a podcast that took like 2.5 hours. So I did not get to see him before I left. No. Why are you trying to steal my collector's edition? Wow, Simwife, wow. Chicago Kitty don't have thumbs. He's laying here next to me with, like, his back to me, like, fuck you, you left me. Alright, question. So, question for the chat. Do you want to do some gaming? What do you want to do? Because it's, like, 11:15. I don't know if Furwick is still up because it is late for him. Alright, well, have a good day, Ron. I mean, he would betray me. But what I'm going to do is, so in the chat, let me know if you either want to keep talking or do a little gameplay, because I do have a lot of work to catch up on. The latest I'll be on is 12 my time, which is like another hour and a half. But let me know if you want to keep chatting or do a little gameplay, because I actually need to do some Sims setup because I have to do a thing for my fellowship, and I'm actually going to use the Sims. So Thursday, there's going to be a stream with my Civic Media fellows in the chat. So that'll be a little weird, but I need to make Sims for that thing on Thursday, so I may open up Sims, but hang out. I'm just going to get some more coffee and get a quick bio break, so hang out. And I will BRB. That was me chatting with the cat, by the way. Sorry, I forgot I totally did not mute the mic. So yeah, Genki was very chatty. He did not approve of me getting coffee and apparently not sharing with him. What is this? Oh, that's the alert box. Hey, Bladen, thank you for your resub. How are you? Yeah, for those that were not here earlier, we unboxed this lovely mic thanks to Blue Microphones. It is the new, not Pro X, Yeti X, but it does work with, Logitech G Hub, so everything will be integrated. But he was feeling very chatty as I came back in the room, so I realized I was yelling. I was kind of chatting back at him, and I also did not mute the mic. Or, apparently the mic has been muted all this time, and it has not worked on the Go XLR. So, great. So, the mic, even though it's supposed to be... Kupo! How are you? I finally got to meet Kupo at Big Bad Con. If you have that photo handy or the tweet handy, feel free to share it. Because I think I'd have to go back like a week. Kupo is awesome. Right, well the mic is not plugged in yet. If you go into my media on my tweets, you should be able to find it. But if you just scroll back through regular tweets, it won't show up. Audio is the devil. But yes, this is the new Yeti mic. Let me find a link. I do not have a affiliate link. The contacted Blue Mic was just very, very kind and sent me one. You missed Genki yelling. So let's see if it is on the site yet. It is. So the Yeti X. You can buy it now. It's only $169, which is actually cheaper than the Yeti Pro. So what I'm gonna do is I think what we're gonna do is keep chatting for a little bit. Then I've got some work to do. I'm going to set everything up. I'm going to unplug the Go XLR, uninstall the software, set up the Yeti mic, and then I'm going to stream The Sims later because I've got to do some setup for a thing I'm doing for my Civic Media Fellowship. So for those that don't know, I'm doing a Civic Media Fellowship with USC. I'm remote. And one thing we're supposed to do is called a life map. So you can talk about kind of like where you are, your path and whatever work it is that you're doing that got you to be part of the fellowship. And so I've mentioned streaming a few times. People are like, oh, I don't understand streaming. And I was like, and an offhand comment from one of the people in my fellowship was like, oh, you should try playing The Sims and illustrate your life that way. And I was like, that could work. But I don't have enough time to like create The Sims, show that, and then kind of run through my life map, as it were. I also need to think about what I'm gonna do, so I was thinking of making a house with like an adult, an elder, and a child, then an adult, elder, and teen, and then an adult, just an adult, and 3 separate houses, and just switch between them, and just use a new playthrough to do that. which I've started. But I don't have enough time to create all these Sims because, as you know, creating Sims takes 10 years. And I'm also moderately worried that emotionally it may be hard because I would have to recreate my grandmother who passed away 16 years ago. So I'm not sure how that'll work out for me. So yeah. But yeah, while we're chilling, feel free to ask questions about my visit to Bungie, to Wizards. Wizards, I just hung out at the office most of the day, you know, like bumbled my way into Dragon Talk on Friday. I'll find that video somewhere and share it. I know they put out an audio version as well. Sorry. Apparently I don't know how to drink coffee out of a mug. But yeah, got to hang out with Shelly and Greg and Bill and Dan Dillon over at the office. Saw Chris Perkins, hung out with him for a bit. Chris Perkins is awesome. Oh, sorry, I looked at the dashboard, and premieres are going away. I didn't know if you have not seen that. Oh, can I get a shout out for Blasian Bitch as well? So if you haven't looked at your dashboard, premieres is going away. As of November 12th, 2019, you'll no longer be able to schedule or broadcast premieres. Premieres scheduled after this date will be converted into unpublished uploads. Past premieres will also be recategorized as uploads. So I'm wondering if that did not work out like they planned. So I don't have anything planned. And I've currently got 11 hours worth of content in my reruns. So yeah, I think the plan is we'll chat for a little bit longer, and then after I've reconfigured the audio setup, that'll be a good test of it tonight, because I've got some work to do. Like, I've got things that are past due that I owe people, and it's not anything I can stream because, hey, NDA. Exactly, Tom. So you can upload, I'm just not sure what you do with them if you don't call it a premiere. So I find that interesting. So like the video that I did from Big Bad Con, because people said the video was bad but the audio was fine. Like if I wanted to highlight the whole thing or well, that's not accurate because that is actually a Twitch VOD, which reminds me I need to download it, because I want to rip the audio from it. What was I looking for? Oh, I was looking for something else. So Geek Girl Con, we talked about it briefly because that is my next, well no, my next travel is BlizzCon, but I don't know exactly what to say about BlizzCon because when the opportunity came up, all the China stuff wasn't going on, all the Hong Kong stuff wasn't going on, and I'm going as press, so I don't quite know what to do with it. So yeah, if you have questions about travel that I've taken, travel that I've got coming up, which is Geek Girl Con, BlizzCon, and PAX Unplugged. PAX Unplugged, I am doing panels. I have not put together my schedule yet because I can't think about December right now. I haven't even bought my flight. I'm a little stressed. I'm a lot stressed because money stuff is happening. Basically, there's a lot of money in the ether that is not in my account, which is not helping me. And knowing that I have travel next week, I'm more than a little stressed about it. So I'm hoping some of this money in the ether shows up before next week. Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be good interesting or bad interesting. The other part of money is that I had not planned on building a new computer. And if I want to build a whole new rig, that's about $2,000 more between case, video card, memory. It's okay, Kupo. Yay, there is the picture of me and Kupo Knight. Kupo's amazing. So Kupo, since you're here, can I ask you what you thought of the POC meet and greet thing at Big Bad Con? So I know how I feel. I have not yet talked about it. I need to do my survey, but I feel many ways about it. But none of them are really good. You do not suck at internet. So Bebo and I were chatting, and I know how I feel about it, and it's not particularly excited. So if you have thoughts that you'd be willing to share, if you just want to DM me later, because I did not. I felt many ways about that thing. I felt like it was exclusionary to people not trying to get in the industry, not trying to work in games. And a lot of friends that were there felt like they couldn't go because they are not in the industry. Welcome back, Unreld. Well, Tennis Clubs, if I need everything except upgrading my existing computer, I would basically need everything but the processor, and a motherboard for the new i9 is about $300. So I have built many machines, Tennis Clubs, but for what I would need and the processing power I would need, especially if that becomes my main machine and I want to do video editing, to get like 32 gigs of DDR RAM like I currently have now is about $400. So before I've added a video card or anything else, just RAM and the motherboard are $700. Oh no. What does SOD mean? Unreld? I'm sorry, I don't know. So yeah, so if I build a whole new machine, Tennis Clubs, I'm looking at probably 2K. Because I would want an equivalent video card to what I have now, which is the 2070. Oh, SOD, okay. I was thinking SOD was like an acronym. I'm tired. My brain went immediately to acronym. It's okay. I was like, sod? SOD? And not thinking it was like grass, because I also don't own a house. Like, technically own my mom's house, unfortunately. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, so my brain went to acronym. Hey, Death Cultures. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer. I've got work to do, but I needed coffee. I needed to wake up and to unbox this mic. So I'm going to get some work done, then swap out the mic and the Go XLR. And then stream some Sims later, because I need to set up for my life map with the fellowship later this week. So yeah, we're just chatting. I've talked about the mic. I've talked about visiting Bungie. I've talked about visiting WotC. But yeah, Kupo, I was just not feeling it, and I actually went to dinner with some people. Oh, cool, let me know. I mean, we could do whatever, I just need to figure out setting this up, because this mic will work in Logitech G Hub. So everything except for the Elgato will be in Logitech G Hub, and that will make me very happy. Because the Spark is going to become a travel mic, I just need to buy a... what do you call that thing? Adapter from XLR to USB-C. But yes, I don't know if you saw Sim Life, but Blue very generously sent me the new mic, so I have a new mic. So I have a Logitech and Elgato ecosystem. Can't get in with Elgato to save my life. Is that in Destiny or in Division? So yeah, and it's out now. I shared the link earlier. It is $169. So it's actually cheaper than the Yeti Pro, and is designed for streamers and podcasters. Okay. So yeah, if anyone's interested in the mic, I do not have an affiliate link for Blue. So if you get it, just say, hey, I sent you. I don't know if that makes a difference. I do have a Logitech link, though. So yeah, we could try some Destiny. Yeah, Unrolled, and they've designed it with podcasters and streamers in mind. So I already am a firm Blue mic user and believe in their ecosystem. So this house has Logitech, and Logitech, well, actually Logitech owns Blue Mic, so it's all Logitech, basically. Because Logitech bought Streamlabs, they've bought Astro, they've bought Blue Mike. So they own everything now. They're a monopoly. Not in a bad way, but yes. So Logitech, the news that Logitech bought Streamlabs came out the first day of TwitchCon. We were like, what? We're so close to a new emote. So close. Well, not super close. But if some kind, generous soul wants to drop 100 subs, we'll have a new emote. And I'm joking, please no one spend $500 because I would freak out. Even the day that I got 50 subs on my birthday, I still freaked out. Not sure I want a PS4 Pro Modern Warfare bundle. I already have a PS4. Yeah, it is cheaper than... It is cheaper than, I always say that, and I'm usually joking. I'm like, hey, someone just drop 100 gift subs, because I don't think I know anyone that can spend $500 like that. Or if I do, they're probably not watching the stream. They're probably at the job that earns them that kind of money. Yay, it's Misty. She's on. The 300... Which one is that, Unrailed? I want the only other mic that I ever look at is the one that DJ Knight has, but I am not in a place to spend that kind of money on a microphone. If I get back into podcasting, maybe, but this mic is also designed for podcasters, so I have this mic courtesy of Blue Microphone, hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad. But yeah, this, when I saw the mic, I was like, I need it. Because the Spark is a wonderful mic. Don't get me wrong. It's the Go XLR. That's the issue. And I feel bad because I know the person who got it for me really wanted me to have it. And maybe I'll come back to it after I do a new build. Because I'm also... So here's thoughts. So questions before we go see what Misty's talking about. Question. And I don't think... Does anyone in the stream use a 2 PC setup? I think Snow does, but I don't know if Snowlet's still here. I think Snowlet has a 2 PC setup. I know DJ Knight has a 2 PC setup. I'm trying to figure out if I build a whole new computer, is a 2 PC setup worth it for the stream? And does that mean I invest more time and energy into streaming? Misty does as well. Well, it seems like overkill for what I do, Tom, but I could have one PC that is just set up for streaming, and then one that is just set up for gaming and video editing. The more powerful computer will be the streaming computer, I think. Because lately, even with the 2070 video card and all this memory, I still can't keep up with games. Like The Division, I have to drop some settings in The Division to stream it on PC. So I can't even keep up with some games that are out. I don't think so, and I don't actually have room for a second video card in this machine, because the 2070 is a beast. When I have to go under the desk anyway to unplug the XLR, I'll probably dust it and maybe take a picture. But I've also got an all glass case, which is a little weird. But video cards, I lucked out and caught a sale. And that's the other issue of room. I kind of am boxed in, even with a bigger desk. Let's see, because right now, let me look. So I'm going to open up NVIDIA GeForce Experience. It may yell at me and tell me I have an update, which I'm like, not right now, Satan. Okay, I have the latest game driver. Settings. I have an RTX 2070, which is what I have. I have a Ryzen 7 1700 processor currently, 32 gigs of RAM. That is what I've got right now. It says I can do VR. I mean, I did not plan on... Hey, Mandy. God damn it. I was thinking Misty because I just saw her go live notice. How are you? And you're not Mandy. Oh my god, I'm tired. Hi, level up lady. Wow. I'm so sorry. I've called you two different people that are wrong. How are you? I'm so sorry. What is this emote? Yes, I have more coffee. By the way, hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. You too can get this mug if you go to Target. I'm tired. I slept till 8:30, which I never do. Sorry, my ear's also itchy. I really need to go get my hair done, but money. That's why I have a coffee thing out. Because I had not planned on a new computer build. My computer is more or less fine. But while I won the processor from Intel, I did not win a motherboard from Intel. So, it's either get a motherboard, rebuild my computer, back everything up, because I will have to reinitiate Windows, because it will be a new processor and motherboard, and the computer's like, new Mobo, who this? Or I build a whole new computer. And that means a motherboard was about $300, at least one that will hold an i9. At least 32 gigs of RAM, which is what I have now. And DDR4 RAM, even on sale, is still expensive. So that's another $400 to $500. A PSU, which I would need it to be about 800 watts, if not more. I think my current one's 1,000 watts. Video cards, there's another $400 maybe, depending on what I can get a sale on. So NVIDIA... What did I say? I have an RTX video card. Because I didn't know if it was RTX. So, buying it from NVIDIA. Oh goodness! Thank you so much, Unrolled. Thank you. That is so sweet. Oh Jesus! I must have gotten the best sale ever, or this is a new card. Because there's a card that popped up that's $500. Products. Graphics cards. RTX 20 series. 2070. Now they have some called 2070 Super. Oh, I don't know what I did, but directly from NVIDIA, it is $600. I must have caught an amazing sale. Thank you so much. That's just it, level up lady. Thank you so much, Unreal. That is so kind of you. Especially with all the moving and stuff you're doing. Thank you. Directly from NVIDIA, you're looking at $500 for the same card I have in my machine now. Let me look at Newegg, because I feel like I got it from Newegg and I caught a sale. Oh, I know. I've been using Amazon forever, and I know Amazon's evil. Order history. See if this is the right account for order history. Delivered, not it. No, this is when I built the initial machine. I must have bought it from Amazon. No, I don't want Amazon business. Just let me look at my order history. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. I don't know why. Oh yeah. The straws I bought because I hate them and they're whole. Oh, straws are evil. I actually bought like... Okay, that was more than the last 6 months. RTX 2070. Oh, there it is. So, I bought the EVGA. Oh, Jesus. It is back up to 526. So, I must have gotten either... I must have gotten a deal, because the same card I've got in my machine now is back up to 526 on Amazon. How many fans do you have on Reld? To the Kotatsu. I may be rating Misty by then, so if you come back and it's Misty, don't be surprised. So yeah, the card... Oh, it's raining. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I'm sure able to just look at your, I like it, you're like, Kotatsu. I'm also hungry, and I have money in, PayPal. So I'm debating splurging on food and ordering in while I work, because I'm terrible. But yeah, this case is interesting because it's glass and metal, and it's got like 8 fans, but it still gets warm. I don't understand. But the front is 3 fans. There are no drives in it at all. Like there's no physical drives. Like there's no CD, DVD, Blu-ray drive in it at all. Oh, okay. Oh, then that should be good. And thank you again, Honorald. That is very kind of you. Only thing is I can't use PayPal for DoorDash. I got rid of Grubhub after the $200 worth of food ordered. Mine, yes, is on the ground. But unlike my old build, oh, it's actually really cool. I just touched it. It's actually really cool right now. I think gaming sometimes does it, but it's actually really, really cool. Like, it's not warm. Sometimes I'll touch it with my leg and I'm like, Jesus, it's hot. Is your Wi-Fi or your wireless LAN port being weird? But yeah, I think I'm running out of stuff to talk about, actually. And this is always my concern when I do these kind of chats, is that I feel like oh, mine will not fit on this desk. So I don't know if y'all have ever seen my setup, but I've got an Echo Gear mount, 3 monitors, a little bit Leaf. I can talk about it some more though. So I've got 3 monitors. It looks like a fucking NASA setup. And I actually got a bigger desk than I used to have. It's like 5.5 feet wide, and it's got shelves on one side, so my printer and other stuff is now actually on a shelf. And then my computer has to sit underneath. If I didn't have this monitor set up, and actually no, I take that back. The shelves are too short. My computer would not fit on the shelf. But I have this desk from Amazon. Actually, I know I bought this desk this year, so it should show up in my orders. My nose is itchy. That fucking gaming chair. So the chair you can see behind me that my jacket's thrown on, that was the chair that Malvin bought me, and it broke, even though it has a steel base. So that was really, really not helpful for my own well-being. Because a steel-based chair broke on me. That did not help me at all. Oh, here's the desk. So this is the desk that I'm using currently. And even though the picture has the shelves on the left, well, they fixed it, and it's fixed, but you know what I did, Maleficent wife? I put the seat on backwards. So I need to actually have someone over. I need to bribe someone to come over and just sit with me for like 2 days and help me purge stuff. So when I put the base back on, because they finally sent me replacement parts, and once I figured out how to do this, I put the seat on facing the wrong way, so when I sit in it, it still tips forward. I need to basically turn the base around and screw it back on. I was facing the chair the wrong way, because there is a front and back. So that's the desk I'm currently using, and it wasn't that bad. And the shelves, when you're putting it together, you can do left or right. You don't have to put them on the left side. So mine are on the right, and so my printer and other stuff are on the right side and a lot more accessible. And it gave me more storage space than what I had before. So my printer is actually on a shelf instead of like on a thing. Excuse me. So yeah, so basically I need to make some space, be able to flip the chair over, unscrew the base, and turn it the right way. So then I can go back to that, and this chair is going to go in my bedroom or the dining room, so I can work on the 3D printer and finally level it and install all the add-ins I bought. I bought new springs, I bought stainless steel nozzles for the filament, because Allele and I want to say Cullen's Workshop or Cotton, or both, or all three of you, gave me tips on 3D printing. Oh, I looked at that desk on Reld. I didn't think it would fit in my living room, actually. I looked at it, and I did not think it would fit because of the L shape. Because I wasn't sure how far out the L part would work. No, I looked at it. I had made a list of like 8 desks I wanted, and I finally just went for just a rectangle. So yeah, that was on my list, but I wasn't sure if it would fit. I didn't know like how far out the L part of it came out. I didn't want to keep running into it or not have enough space for the coffee table, which you can't see. It's hidden. Judicious cropping of the camera. So why do you have a dining room table as your computer desk? Although the money Unrolled sent me, I'm going to leave in PayPal because DoorDash doesn't take PayPal. Alright, sleep well. I'm actually going to wind down because I'm very tired and I have work to do and I'm hungry. But I will be on later today once I set up the new mic. And Simwife and Springleaf, if you would like to do some Destiny, let me know. Fair. I mean, I've got the Echo Gear monitor mount, which is how I have 3 monitors. So, Misty is also Echo Gear affiliate. And here comes Genki, he's coming to yell at me. Sleep well, Furwick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ending screen up. We're going to go raid Misty. I'm going to roll credits. Because thanks again to the Anon, whoever you were, that hit us up with all of these subs. With 20 gift subs, Dragon Gem, Cybe, Ben, I don't know if you're still here. Thank you all so much for the gift subs, and we're in throwing distance of a new emote again. So, you may not be able to see the credits with the closed captions on, but we will be back to test out the new mic. And no, it's totally fine. Get here when you get here. So if you're a sub, especially if you just got sub today, please use your hi emote. So time TBD, because Leaf is also West Coast time, but I'm going to do some Sims, and then because everything's still set up, I can switch over to PS4 if we want to. But yeah, let's go see what Misty's talking about. Thank you all so much for hanging out with this impromptu stream. And let me know either in Discord, Twitter, here, or message me if you want to get back to Coffee with Cypher streams, because I had stopped doing them because of the stalking, but I do miss doing them. So yeah, I will talk to you later. Let's go see what Misty's talking about, and I'll be back this evening. Bye. Oh wow, the followers and everything else are still scrolling. But thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you over Misty's channel. Bye.